Welcome back, disc golf fans, to the 2023 Dynamic Discs Open here in Emporia, Kansas, a Disc Golf Pro Tour Elite Series event, also partnering with the PDGA this year. Emporia Country Club one more time. I'm Nathan Queen, again joined by Nick Hanson.
Hello, disc golfers, and welcome to Championship Sunday. Our card is only 4 back of the lead, Nathan. What do you think? Can any of them pop up there, you think?
Absolutely. Lots of OB lines out here. Pretty tight fairways, so have to really be dialed in and handle the bits of wind that you do get out here. Like you said, our card, all of them are 4 strokes off of the lead here, so got a chance to make a move. Getting into our bag checks, Ricky Wysocki putting with the burst dagger. Might see some mid-ranges, but not too much opportunity to really throw those out here. So probably slammer approaches, some enforcers, and then lots of rives out there.
Second on our card is Ben Callaway. Putting the roach, approaching with the zone. Like Nathan said, not many mid-range shots out here, but the force and nukes will be thrown from Ben on these fairways.
And then Evan Smith, sponsored by Clash, going to be putting with a P2. Got a popcorn steady in there as well. Gonna see some destroyers and forces along with that steady salt and maybe a ginger also.
Hey, Joel Freeman up next. Putting the 0, maybe a chariot for that mid-range. And with some wind today, maybe we'll see that new signature disc of his, the Juggernaut, come out. Good overstable disc. Let's get right into hole 1 though. 1,224 feet. It's a par 5 with OB on the right and left hand side. The OB is in a little bit more than it was in previous years on that left side, making it for a tighter shot off the tee. Really, if you can get your first 2 shots, about 350 each down the fairway, you'll set yourself up for a speed control shot into the green to hopefully get your birdie.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, your defending Dynamic Disc Open champion and 2-time world champion, Ricky Wysocki.
It's always nice during the last round when you're still getting shout-outs on your previous wins. It's nice to hear those before your name. And Ricky kind of providing what we were about to say, is needing that to sit down, does get a skip, and is just barely going to trickle OB left side.
Next up on the box, from Davenport, Iowa, the 2011 U.S. Amateur Disc Golf Champion, Ben Callaway.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate start here. Really just getting in bounds off this tee shot is what's important.
You hear, has Ben Callaway, a 2011 amateur champion, been around the pro scene for quite a while, and gets just around those branches on that tree. Going to be in bounds, not in great position, but still birdie opportunity.
Raleigh, North Carolina, representing Team Clash Discs. Give it up for Evan Smith.
I believe this is Evan's first event of his full-time touring stint now. He has played some other events in the past, but has always kind of been coming out when he could. He's fully on tour now, and up here on Chase Card last day, showing you why he wants to be out here. Nice drive to start.
Yeah, the kid's got game for sure. I'm excited to see him out here.
The 2022 Butler County Classic champion, Joel Freeman.
Does he have a disc thrower like turning into a throwing star on his shirt? I can't really tell.
It is. The logo changes as the shirt goes either which way you look at it from top to bottom. And
a wide shot out over the road. Catches one of the flags coming back in, but doesn't look to hamper him too much. Gonna be able to throw a nice forehand around. And gets pretty good distance on that as well. He's gonna be inside 350 to the pin from there.
Yeah, not much more than that is what's needed on this second shot. Ben looking for a similar approach. Gonna be in a similar landing spot.
Yeah. One of them is gonna get a nice read from the other, I imagine. Evan looking to go much straighter shot here, has a lot more room to work. And
ooh,
let that one slip away from him just a little bit.
yeah, I was gonna say that one needs to stay straight. If it faded it at all, it was probably going OB, and sure enough.
Ricky farthest down the fairway, but did go OB on his drive, so he's gonna be trying to get up and down for his par from where he's at now. Don't see too many straight approaches into this green. Everybody either going wide right or wide left.
Oh, there we go. That was good distance there.
Yeah, we've most players we've seen have pushed it long into that tree or long down that hill. He landed right by the pin. Should have a nice birdie look.
Ricky a little short there. Gonna give himself a circle 2 putt though for his par.
Oh, so Ben a little pinched off by that one tree and actually did have to try to go for a straight shot. Probably some good branches there. That still had some speed on it. Not going to really have much of a putt from where he's at, but should be able to get up and down.
Evan hitting off that OB and sliding right into circle 1. That should be good enough to get up and down for par. Ben not really having much there, just kind of has to spray one under the limbs.
Yeah, way to execute, though. You can get in a hurry on a little shot like that. Ricky Wysocki able to connect from circle 2 to save to save his par after going OB on the drive, and dead centers it. What a first putt.
Yeah, not the drive he wanted, but that putt might get him going for the round.
Joel to card a birdie to start his round. Gonna connect on that one. And for all 3 rounds, this hole did average over par. Just .03 today, so not really by much. 24% of the field taking a birdie. 20% with bogey or above, but there are some doubles and triples in there, causing it to average over par. As we see 2 players throw OB, save their par. Ben no OB strokes, but tree in the way. Gonna tap in his par, moves us into hole 2, 745-foot par 4. Get up and around this tree. If you can get 350 off of the tee, then you're really in a good position to get the birdie. Clearly, there is plenty of room to get more distance than that. The farther up the hill, the slightly easier that upshot gets. Pretty difficult to get far enough to see the pin, but it is possible. This is moving a bit too right, but is going to dive over in time. He'll be in a decent spot to attack the green.
Kind of surprises me that Joel and Ricky both go backhand instead of throwing the easier forehand. As you see this one here, getting into that tree and kicking right, he's going to be out of position and likely playing for par from there.
Yeah, you can see those flags in the background. A bit of a headwind right now on the hole, and Ben Callaway able to adjust off of those first 2 tee shots and trust it out over the outside. Gonna get it flattened out nicely.
Evan trusting his forehand, and
Oh yeah.
he's going to be the furthest one up there, I think.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Very smooth. And Ricky, pretty pinched. Gonna have to go standstill.
Good amount of distance, but he's going to be probably 100 or so to the basket yet.
Yeah, still well back. I'll say probably 175 or so. Joel gonna come up a bit short on his approach as well. From all the way down that hill, you've really got to flatten something while you're going uphill to get the distance on it. Just the hyzer doesn't seem to be enough. Ben's a little bit farther up there. He hangs it out wide. And you can't execute it much better than that. Gonna tap the koozie.
Shot. This definitely deserves a replay. Just like you said, he's flipping that disc to flat, and then it's coming in, getting one skip, and touching that koozie.
Loves it. He doesn't know that it hit the koozie yet, but
nope.
I'm sure he loves it anyway. And this is a little sawed off here from Evan, a little too high. He's going to get caught up in those branches, and that's a difficult putt to give a bid. The branches are kind of in the way, and it's not a steep slope, but that putt can get away from you a little quickly here.
Oh, so Ricky was much further back than I thought. He probably hadn't even crossed the hill yet.
No, but he's all right. He's got up and down for his par pretty nicely there.
Joel giving it a bid, but
yeah, that seemed to be a good bid there. Kind of
might be circle's edge deep now.
Went through the basket.
Ooh, Evan also giving it a bid from pretty deep. Good comeback putt by Joel there. Doesn't seem pleased, but it's always good to save par.
Yeah, overall, the course did average the hardest today. Not by a whole lot. We saw just over 3 strokes yesterday, and today it's all the way down to a 2.27 under par.
Okay. Here we are, though, moving into hole 3. 466-foot par 3, OB right and left. The OB on the left curves around the backside of the basket. Left to right moving shot is going to be ideal for the right-hander players. I would likely guess we'll see some forehands here. Ben Callaway. Getting it a little high. It's going to need to get down. Yeah, an unfortunate.
Man. Yeah, if he just maybe gets 10, 20 feet farther than that, then you get no skip. But there's a little short spot right there. Just got that a bit too nose up. And Joel.
Oh, I like that line a lot better, but
it looked nice, but catching one of the few branches that are up there. I feel for you. I caught one of those yesterday.
Ooh. Ricky getting his out wide. This looks to be good. Getting that skip, and there it is. Inside circle 1.
That takes so much forehand power to get down there around that tree. And just made it look easy. Speaking of making things look easy, Evan's little forehand run up there, very smooth. Doesn't seem to use much power, but also going to get that big skip and end up OB over on the right side. Joel with kind of a touchy approach shot here. Really got to control your distance well.
And that he does. Bullseye opportunity for par. So we have Ben Callaway here now for par. That's a good putt there. About 40 feet.
Yeah, what a save.
You hope it's for birdie, but
yeah, sometimes it can kind of feel better after you've gone OB. Be able to save that par and not lose a stroke.
Ooh, Evan also.
Not to be outdone.
Wow.
That looked nice and smooth. Centered the entire time. Ricky Wysocki doesn't want anything to do with those pars, though. He's ready to get his first birdie of the round.
And Joel's going to tap in his par.
Trilogy Challenge is back, y'all. You get 3 discs.
The Retro Orbit Pure.
Tournament Ice Orbit Warship.
Fusion Ice Orbit Vandal. Are you ready to hit the course with these 3 discs?
Go check out thrillerchallenge.com.
I just think the plastic is very premium. It's a high quality material. The way the disc feels in my hand.
I think it's the quality of plastic.
It's unlike any other plastic that you'll find in the industry.
The quality is better than any other company out there.
Again, just consistent plastic. It's something I can consistently trust on every single throw.
There's so many discs to choose from, and I guarantee if you tried every disc in the lineup, you're gonna want to put multiple discs in your bag.
It's extremely high quality. You can only say so much, they have to eventually just try it themselves and see.
Brings us to hole 4, 433-foot par 3, playing a bit on the shorter side, maybe about 400 feet. Got that OB green up on the left, OB on the right across a fence. Most likely going to see some forehands here. There is some headwind today, making this shot a little bit more difficult. Harder to really place it where you want to. Ricky's going to end up on the right side.
Ben throwing what looks like a mid-range. And he's going to come up well short there on that hillside.
Yeah, but does stay in bounds. Should be in a pretty good spot to get up and down for par.
Yeah, the OB line is about a foot off of the boards or so.
And Joel with just an incredibly controlled turnover shot there. Going to get to right around circle's edge. Very well done with the slow speed disc.
Wow. Once again with that slow run up. And then just unloading that sidearm.
Yeah, just fires it off. Gonna skip right at pin height. Ends up a little bit deep in the woods.
No
way.
No way. Wow.
Mid-flight, I was gonna say this doesn't look like a layup.
Right. Oh, great shot, Ben.
Oh
Callaway.
man, they called the cops on him. He's stealing birdies out here.
Oh man, that is getting one back from the course right there, folks.
What a putt. That's gonna be a throw-in, I believe. He was far enough back to be outside of circle 2. And as you can imagine, we are gonna run that back.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah, you see the blue flag in front of him there. So this is 75 feet minimum.
Looks closer to 90. Oh, backside, no chains.
What a shot.
Just dunks it.
Ben Callaway, 2 under through 4 holes now. All right.
Gotta love it. Joel here for birdie. Maybe just a little big putted.
Yeah, a little tentative on that one. His downhill putts can drop quicker. Really got to commit to him still. Ricky Wysocki starting to get on that birdie train maybe. He's gone back-to-back now.
Unfortunate for Evan there. Pretty tough lie with that skip he got. He's going to be tapping in for his par.
Yeah, keeping it clean so far for our card. No bogeys. Evan, only one without a birdie thus far.
Yeah, and into hole 5, 675 feet. You have OB right with the sidewalk, left with the fairway. You can see the flags. Players are going to land just before those trees, and then you have your options of going right or left. The closer you land to the OB on either side is going to make for an easier approach. Wysocki up now. And that's an absolute crush. Getting past that first set of trees. Wow. He's going to be 200 or so into the basket is all. Maybe less.
Past that first set really makes that second shot so much easier. Ben Callaway with a good shot that just kept dropping quickly. Is going to be in bounds, but a little far back. Should open up a wide hyzer, if that's what he would like to do.
Joel also playing that right side. It's going to be just short of that tree line in a good position.
45% of the field did card a birdie on this hole. I'm sure Evan is definitely looking to get his birdie started here. He's going to be over on that left side, most likely looking at a forehand. If not, then a pretty low ceiling shot up the middle.
Callaway getting the outside route. Going to be catching early and...
Oh, and it curls back in for him.
Back in bounds. Those are the ones when they slow roll, your heart just stops. Smith going around that left side, getting the skip off the inner fairway and right into circle one.
Yeah.
That's going to be probably his first birdie, like you were saying.
Could be. As Joel, far enough up there to take this little flex line, finds that last tree that's going to keep him from being as close as he would like to be. Again, he's going to have that tester right around circle's edge. And Ricky, just a little standstill up there.
He's making this hole look so easy. It's unfortunate. Oh, and Joel catching the band from just at circle's edge. Here's Smith for his first birdie. There it is, on the board, his first green.
All right. Good feeling.
Great feeling.
I'm sure he's thinking it took a little bit too long. But clean is good. He's still under par now.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. You know, really you want to get 2 to 3 through the first 6. Probably a slower start than he wants, but kept it clean, no harms so far. Got to one down.
Ricky cooling off while he taps in. Gobble gobble, first turkey of the day. Joel Freeman gonna collect his par. Move on to hole 6. Another par 3, 339 feet. Gonna hang a mid-range or a fairway out here. I think pretty wide today. There's a bit of headwind right to left, if not mainly right to left. So gonna push it pretty quickly. Gotta hang it wide or make sure you throw something that doesn't have a lot of glide. Gonna get to the ground quickly.
Ricky needing a skip.
He did both of those things rather than just one of them. Threw it wide and threw something that got to the ground quickly. So he's going to have a long circle 2 look.
Let's see if Evan can get inside the circle. This is looking really good. Oof.
Very nice. He's going to go back to back there.
Ben going with the higher approach. This is going to need to get down.
I don't like the height,
but checks up nicely.
Ben does like it. He's going to be inside circle 1 with a pretty easy birdie look. With the flatter line on this, the height is better. And he's going to...
Oh, and he sticks the koozie.
Definitely going to get his birdie on that one. Ricky with the longest look. Everybody else pretty close.
Oh, and just a little left. Good line, though.
Oh, wow. He's going to go ahead and putt again now. Everybody else real close.
It's kind of birdies you want early, 6 to 12 feet.
Right. No back-to-back birdies yet, but Ben has moved himself to 3 down through 6.
I think he's won every other so far. Not a bad way to score. Be happy with 9 down.
Getting all the odd holes.
right, we're back at hole 7, 678 foot par 4. OB right and left. If you can get to the bottom of this valley, it's going to be your best way to approach the basket, as you have both a right and left option depending on where your drive lands. This low hanging branch as you see off the tee is really the important thing to get past. Evan having no trouble with that.
Yeah, could use it. Good stick. Oh, and he does get a good stick. He is just on that OB line, but inbounds. Oh, yeah. This can catch just a little bit of straight skip. He's going to be in a fantastic position.
Yeah, not even necessarily being on the other side, but if you can just stay straight, it's going to give you an easier approach. And Joel kicking, and he's going to catch that out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's pretty far back. Going to be difficult to get to the pin from there. Not impossible, but going to be hard to do.
Ricky coming close to it as well there.
Yeah, moving so fast, he still gets pretty far down the hill.
This can get a skip. He's going to have a chance. Probably going to be about 75 feet there.
So Evan has some pretty wide open space over here on the left side. Just got to clear some late branches.
Looking nice.
We'll see what type of putt he's got. These trees are a bit smaller than we saw out there in Oregon and Washington, so might be able to straddle around there.
Ricky getting one to what looks like about circle's edge.
Ben with a great drive, but this upshot, he was probably dealing with a bit of undulations on his footwork there. Maybe had to step down. I believe if you have to plant down a lot of the time, it can throw off your timing.
Ben trying to give us another one from deep.
Man, right on line today. Joel with the long opportunity for par there, not quite able to connect. Ricky looking for another birdie.
And unfortunately, not really even getting that one over the rim.
Yeah, a little off time there.
There's Evan getting a turkey.
Not off time. Gobble, gobble.
Ooh.
Evan tired of the 4 pars that he got, now looking to make it 4 birdies in a row, moving to hole 8. As Joel Freeman going to give one back. Our first bogey on the card today.
Wow.
Pretty impressive with all this OB out here.
Very impressive. Ben Callaway's going to tap in for his par.
And here we are on hole 8, 994-foot par 5. OB right, OB left. Land somewhere in this area. You can see mid-ranges, you can see big spike hyzers. We saw a big flex forehand. Second shot, you're going to want to land about right here. Again, of your choice, just make sure you land in this fairway, as it is easy to go OB back and forth if you're not precise on this one. Evan going with a low-speed disc there and a wide hyzer. Lands right in the middle.
With the par 5s they have here on the front and back, they really allow you to throw pretty controlled distance shots in between that 325 to 380 range to get up and down for your birdie. Unfortunately, Ben there going out of bounds. That's exactly what they've kind of set up. They have the OB, so that way if you do, throw a little faster and you lose control of your disc, you find the out of bounds.
Yeah, Ricky trying to get aggressive there and going to find that OB. And I said it a little bit in the first round coverage, but I really like the way that this course has turned out, utilizing OB and distance and not just one of them, you know.
Yeah, there we have it. You know, our card, 3 out of the 4 going out of bounds.
Yeah, because, you know, trying to be aggressive. This is a very tight fairway. You don't have to get that far off of the tee. Evan was the only one that chose that option, and he is the one that landed in bounds there.
I think all 3 of them threw what looked like distance drivers. Evan looked to be throwing a slower fairway driver, something overstable. And now he's just throwing another standard sidearm that he's been throwing his first few holes. And
yeah, nice check up there. That got a little scary. Could have pushed right. But he's going to be in a pretty good position to try to get up and down for a 4th birdie in a row. Everybody else looking to save par. Great shot shape from Ben here. Going to be down there in the bottom of that little valley.
Rick going with a big forehand here. He's going to be pushing those trees and gets past them. He's going to have an open up and down, it looks like, to get his par. So Joel a little further back than I'm sure he wanted to be, but
yeah, this is a difficult shot.
That low ceiling got him, and he's going to be flirting with that out of bounds again.
Oh, it looks like he did just stick in bounds. But up here where Evan's at makes it so much easier to try to get through this spot. He doesn't stand this up enough, though.
Yeah, I would say kind of an errant upshot from him, leaving himself maybe outside the circle for a birdie.
Oh, Ben doesn't like this one. It's moving a little left. Does maintain its course, though, and stays in bounds. Going to be inside circle 1. Ricky probably trying to throw that one in.
100%. Joel's going to be able to tap in for another bogey there, unfortunately.
Evan lone birdie opportunity.
Oh,
count it.
Gets it over the rim. Another birdie getting him to 4 under on the round.
All of a sudden has lead on the card. Has been gonna try to stay at 3 under par here.
And he connects.
And again, this hole averaging over par today. On the a 5.03. So just barely. 36% of the field did get a birdie. 27% bogey or above, but that double bogey bar, a little thick there.
Does it tell you how many OB strokes were on the hole by chance? As we look at hole 9 here, 719 feet, par 4. OB on the left with the side block. You also have the flags there. Very tough birdie to get. The tee shot is very crucial to stay in bounds.
If it does, I cannot find it.
I think that'd be an interesting stat to know of how many OB strokes were on a hole from the entire field.
Oh, yeah, and Evan Smith just absolutely laces this line. He's going to be in a great position to try to go for a 5th birdie in a row.
That's the elite landing zone, I would say, for this hole. Ben going with the backhand turnover.
So much trust in that disc. Not going to be in a great spot for birdie. The opportunity is there, but really big blind turnover shot.
Rick also getting a forehand out there. Not in the Evan territory, but he's in a good position to attack for birdie.
Yeah, he's going to be possibly far enough for a forehand, but still could also be that big turnover shot, as it's probably fortunate he caught that. He was going to end up in the woods over on the right side. Now he's got an opportunity to cleanly get his par, as he does throw a pretty good approach shot there. So here is that big blind turnover. Didn't get enough height
Yeah, you need to get a lot of height on this as it is uphill as well.
Oh, Ricky got a little bit farther than I expected. He does have a pretty clean forehand line here. Pulls this out wide. Might fight back, though.
Pushed it deep, but inside for sure circle too.
And then this is just an incredible tee shot.
Oh my goodness.
And to go along with it, an incredible upshot. He's going to be looking at a 5th birdie in a row now.
Back-to-back gems from him.
And this looks to be a well-executed approach shot for Joel, trying to get up and down for his par. That should slide up in there nicely.
Oh, right out of the hand. He knew it.
Oh, you gotta love it.
I know where he's at, and I absolutely hate that feeling.
Oh, yeah. That's what I actually meant when I said you gotta love it.
Rick, unfortunately, going to miss his birdie opportunity.
Oh, and Ben actually scooted on past the basket a little bit farther than it looked like. But he is able to connect for his 3rd par to finish out the front 9. Evan Smith looking for a 5th birdie in a row to finish out his front 9. Nice reset there, making sure he's comfortable. Count it.
There it is. After a slow start, he is on fire. 5 in a row to close out this front 9.
And Joel looking to finish up a well-executed 2-shot par play after that errant drive. That's what you can do from there, so.
Yeah.
Nice par. Gonna finish out the front 9 now. Evan Smith started off slow, but finished that front 9 with a fury of birdies. 5 down. Ricky Wysocki and Ben Callaway 3 down. Joel Freeman with the only 2 bogeys on the front 9, going to be sitting at even, but lots of attackable holes on the back.
Yeah, we've got quite a few attackable holes. Evan is pushing towards that lead card, as you see there. I'm excited to get into it here.
Yeah, make sure you guys come back and join us for the final 9 out here at the Dynamic Discs Open in 2023. Like and subscribe to Gatekeeper coverage. For Nick Hanson, I'm Nathan Queen. We'll see you guys out there.